Hey guys, Delta Kentuckian here, and this is like my 5th take of this commentary. I just haven't been happy with it, and Dysfunction is probably going to troll the shit out of me for using the Type 95 on this. Yeah, but it's a good gameplay, so we'll go with that. Anyways, I'm going to talk about something that was really in the discussion in the comments in my last video last Wednesday, my last kind of regular commentary, and that is whether Assassin and Blind Eye are overpowered perks. Now, I was arguing that they are not, and I'm going to kind of really go into detail now that I've kind of had time to actually put my thoughts together. So I'm going to go into detail on why I think they're not overpowered, and I'll start off by saying, no, it's not an issue, because they've taken Ghost and split it into 2 perks. I didn't have an issue with Ghost as a perk in Black Ops. I had an issue with the players using it because they'd sit in a corner on top of a motion sensor, etc., etc. If you watch Black Ops on my old channel, you would know that I did have some gameplays where I used Ghost, but the thing is, I would rush with it. It makes sense when rushing because it kept you off the radar. It was handy in that regard. So, back to what I started off with. Ghost has been split into 2 perks. So, basically you have to now give up 2 perk slots instead of 1 if you want to use Ghost as it was in Black Ops in Modern Warfare 3. That is a huge disadvantage to players because now they have to give up Sleight of Hand and Quick Draw to use those perks. And those 2 perks are, if there are super perks in this game besides Assassin, because that does just a shit ton of stuff, Sleight of Hand and Quick Draw are the super perks. What they do is, well, they don't do, like I said, they don't do as much as Assassin, but what they do is so vital, it is so useful, that I find a lot of the time I just need those perks to play the game. And I know that makes me sound like a terrible player, because I'm not that good at the game anyways. It makes it sound like I'm using them as a crutch, and to be honest, I kind of am, and I failed that Predator missile there. But they're just that good. Right? One of the things, Blind Eye, you have to give up Sleight of Hand for Blind Eye. I put that as a negative just because of the delay that is on reload canceling now. If you YY to reload cancel, sure, you'll bring your primary back out or your secondary or whatever you were using. But the thing is now there's like a 2-second delay where you can't bring up your sights or you can't shoot. So reload canceling isn't really a factor in this game. It's more switching your secondary. So having Sleight of Hand Pro and being able to flip over your FMG9 and Kimbos or whatever you're using as your secondary like quicker, that is so important when you're spraying down a bunch of guys, you run out of ammo on your primary. You see me do it a ton here. I'm flipping over to my FMG9s because they're better in close quarters. I'm running out of ammo on my Type 95, etc. So I view Blind Eye almost as a negative, and really it hides you from kill streaks, Predator missile, stuff like that. But if it is that much of an issue for you, you're probably relying on your kill streaks, your air support to get you kills way more than you should be. Modern Warfare 3 is more focused on gun-on-gun action than the air support like Modern Warfare 2 was, and I'm happy about that. I really am. And if it is that much of an issue for you, I just say stop using Assault and Support, go over the Specialist streaks that you unlock at level 20, I believe it is, because that strike package is sick. Once you learn how to use it and start lone wolfing it with it, it is fucking amazing. The other thing with Assassin is that it's countered extremely easily. Yes, you do have to give up Sleight of Hand to use it, but the Recon perk is also a good perk. And basically what happens is you use that perk, hit a guy with a stun, or a flashbang, or whatever, and it will mark them, it will paint them up on the radar as if they were being covered by the SR-71 Blackbird from Black Ops. It's always awkward to say Blackbird and Black Ops right after moving on. But it paints them on the radar like that, and if you don't want to give up Sleight of Hand, again, go back to using the Specialist Strike package, put Recon as maybe the first perk you get out of your Specialist perks, or Sleight of Hand, and switch it up, start with Recon, go Sleight of Hand, it works either ways. That is one of the big advantages of Recon, of the Specialist Strike package. You become the super weapon, you get everything, and you basically can counter just about everything. So those are my thoughts. Basically, I don't really know what to add on top of that. Assassin, just to sum up, Assassin easily countered by the Recon perk. Blind Eye, you have to give up. Well, in both cases, you have to give up sleight of hand and or quick draw. You know, Blind Eye, like I said, it's almost a negative, and they've taken Ghost, which I didn't really have an issue with in the first place. It was just the players that used it and how they used it, and they've split it into 2 perks. So it's honestly, I'd look at it as more of a disadvantage than it was in Black Ops. Anyways, that is it for this video. I'm not going to get into any of the YouTube drama shit that happened yesterday at all. I have my thoughts on it, but I'm not going to share them. I don't need to cause drama in the comments as well. The picture on screen really says it all. Anyways, drop a like, comment, favorite if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Delta Canuckian, and I need to get to sleep because it's almost midnight. Peace.